Okay, so I think I can start sharing my screen now. Is everything visible? Okay, thank you. Let me know when to start. Okay, so I think I'll start now because it's already 3 past. Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone. Greetings from Executive Trade International, and I hope everyone is doing great. So welcome to the virtual session of Brunel University London, Pathway College. Today we will discuss about various admission procedures, programs, and scholarships about Brunel University London, Pathway College. So today we have with us Mr. Rahan Sharif, Area Manager, Bangladesh, Brunel University London, Pathway College again, yeah, and Ms. Simi Kohli, International Student Recruitment Manager. So before I get into the main information session, I would like to provide a small introduction of Executive Trade International, or rather Executive Study Abroad. So we are a leading higher education consultancy firm in Bangladesh. For the last 21 years, Executive has been inspiring and assisting students to achieve their higher education aspiration at foreign destinations like the UK, US, Canada, Australia, and Malaysia. We are collaborated with around 250 plus universities and colleges around the world in those selected destinations. Executive is affiliated with some credible associations and entities like UCAS, British Council, and many others. You can find further information at our website, official website, and social media pages. Before I move on, I'll just give you a small snapshot of the entire process. So initially, what students need to do is just come to visit our office for the initial screening, academic screening, or they can even email their academic documents to us. So after that, we would apply on their behalf to the Brunel University College. Then after the assessment from the Pathway College, each student would receive the conditional offer letter, or rather unconditional offer letter. So after that, then there is the fee payment procedure. We would definitely help with the payment procedure that is being done directly to the institution. We will help with the student file opening and all the banking procedure. We will assist the students. So after the fee payment to the university, then the student would receive CAS letter, that is confirmation of acceptance of studies, and with that they will apply for visa. And that being said, we will definitely help with the entire visa process. And then after you get the visa, we would also help you with other things like accommodation and course enrollment, etc. Any sort of assistance you require. And one of the important things, all those services are completely free of cost, free of any service charge. And so that is it. Now I would like to hand it over to Ms. Simi for all the information related to Brunel University Pathway College. And thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Farah. If possible, can I just share my screen if you don't mind making?
Just give me,
thank you.
A moment. Let me stop sharing the screen.
Yeah. It's still disabled, Sorry, it says
Yeah, yeah.
host is disabled. Yeah, thank you.
Could you check now?
Lovely, thank you so much. Can everybody see the screen? It's the main, yeah,
perfectly okay.
lovely. Lovely. Thank you so much. So welcome everybody, and a very big thank you to you all for joining today's session. I'm so delighted to be able to present to you all about, Brunel University London Pathway College and all the pathways that we offer. So thank you, Farah, for introducing me. I'm Simi. I'm the Student Recruitment and Marketing Manager here. I'm based in London in the college, and I work very closely with Rehan, who's the area manager. And we work very closely together just to make sure our students have the easiest admissions journey to Brunel Pathway College. So I do have quite a lot to get through today. There's so many wonderful things about Brunel Pathway College, and I have a very difficult task of keeping you all informed about the absolute amazing things that we do. So I'll firstly explain a little bit about the pathway, about pathway providers and what this means and what the benefits are of studying at a pathway. And then I'll move on to speaking a little bit about Brunel University, the current pathways that we offer, respective entry requirements, fees, scholarship opportunities, and then finally work placement opportunities as well. So feel free to ask any questions that you have. So at Brunel University London Pathway College, we offer first-class pathway programs that lead to undergraduate and postgraduate degrees at Brunel University London. Our pathways include foundation and first year programs for candidates who do not meet the direct entry criteria, or if you hold high school qualifications that are not recognized. At postgraduate level, we offer a pre-master's pathway, which is only 1 semester long, or 12 weeks. So the offer that students would receive from the college is integrated with the Brunel University degree program. So that means that upon successful completion of the pathway studies, you'll automatically progress to the degree studies at Brunel. So you don't need to reapply separately once you've passed the pathway. It's an automatic progression. And also the CAS that we give you is a joint CAS. So that means that your visa will cover the full duration of the pathway course and your degree with Brunel. All of this is just to ensure a smooth transition and to provide a sense of security. The advantage of studying a pathway, particularly with Brunel University London Pathway College, is that international EU and UK students, they have the opportunity to study at the university, even if you've not met the direct entry requirements for your desired course. And if you're looking for, a preparatory course before starting your degree studies, it's just the perfect option for you. We have class sizes which are limited to 25 students per class. And that provides an environment for students where they can really engage, develop their confidence and provide and sort of receive personalized student support to really secure a positive outcome and progression to the university. But it's not just all of the fantastic support that you would get academically that makes students want to come to Brunel Pathway College. But even though you're studying at the Pathway College to begin with, you're ultimately a Brunel University student, as you'll graduate with a Brunel degree. So one of the main reasons why students love Brunel is because of our beautiful self-contained campus based in London. And London was ranked the best student city in the world by QS Student Rankings in 2019 and by The Guardian in 2021 as well. It's a very convenient campus location. You're 45 minutes away by underground tube station to central London and just a 10-minute bus ride to Uxbridge Town Centre. And it's only 20 minutes by car from Heathrow Airport. So honestly, that makes it a really great location for our international students because you're traveling from overseas, you arrive at Heathrow Airport, and 15-20 minutes away by car, you'll then join us on this self-contained campus, which has everything that you need in this one site to help you get acclimated to life in the UK. And we do sort of have a very rich international community at Brunel. I mean, it's so diverse and enriching. The world students, they really do call Brunel home. We have 150 of the world's countries represented at Brunel, and that really gives students the opportunity to work collaboratively, discover different cultures, make new friends, and just learn about different countries from all over the world. Our self-contained campus in London, in the west of London, it roughly caters to around 14,000 students, and that includes 3,000 international students. As I mentioned, very diverse, very enriching culture. We have modern and safe on-campus accommodation, so all of the essential facilities will be in walking distance. That includes a mini supermarket, you've got cafes, a student bar, PC rooms, multi-faith prayer areas, a medical center where you've got a GP, a doctor there for you on campus. We also have a pharmacy on campus as well, and we have a student bank as well. So it's almost like a mini town, you know, everything that you need is in this one site, 15 minutes from Heathrow, and about 20-minute walk away is Uxbridge Town Centre. So anything that you can't find on campus, we've got a bigger superstore, we've got shops, a cinema complex, a retail complex. So that's like 15-20-minute walk away in Uxbridge Town. It is also worth mentioning that the food options we have available to students cater to all demographics. So we also have gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, halal, kosher options available on campus as well, all to cater for our international students. So here you can see the Brunel Business School, School of Health and Life Sciences, School of Law, Design School, and that's where we are based, the college and Brunel Language Centre, all in this one site. So even though students start their studies with the Pathway College, you'll still very much be integrated with the university. Again, student accommodation also based on campus. So it's literally 10-15-minute walk away. You've got the indoor athletic center, fitness center, everything is very close by. We also have a choice of world-class outdoor and indoor sport facilities and over 50 interesting and activity clubs as well. We have a 24/7 hour library for students who are joining us in September, and there's just plenty of places to socialize. It's a very lively atmosphere, a very strong sense of community, and it's very easy to make friends on campus as well. Activities and social events, they really are, you know, at the heart of campus life. So as I mentioned, loads of clubs and societies. We have over 40 different international societies, 20 different academic societies, and there's just an exciting calendar of on-campus cultural activities to experience. So students who come via the pathway route can also opt for an optional work placement as part of their undergraduate degree. We have a range of postgraduate degrees as well that come with an optional work placement. So once students complete, for postgraduate, once they complete their pre-masters and masters, they can then do a work placement option. For undergraduate students, over 95% of our courses come with an optional work placement. But we do really encourage students to take this up because the experience that they would gain in the workplace, it's very much valued by employers, and it will really give students the edge when they're applying for jobs as well. We do also have an award-winning placement team at Brunel who are dedicated to supporting students throughout their placement search. So this is the Professional Development Centre, as I mentioned. So in your first term of your second year, essentially, if you've chosen to do a work placement with your year, with your degree, sorry, you'll meet with your advisor and they can help you to discover what placements are available. They can support you with networking and other employability skills as well. They can provide CV and cover letter feedback. They can help you with the application process. They can help you prepare for the interview and provide you with general support. So as I mentioned, all of the support is there for students to get you ready for the world of work, but as expected, it's not handed on a plate, it's not guaranteed. Yes, the support is there, but ultimately it's up to you as a student, you know, to really make the use of those services, attend the interviews and secure that placement opportunity for yourself. So the Professional Development Centre, they do more than just helping students with their placements and their optional sandwich year. They will also offer careers guidance. They will help students with entrepreneurship and startup plans. So if you have a business idea that you want help with, you're not too sure where to start, the Professional Development Centre will provide you with support and advice on entrepreneurship and startup plans as well. As I mentioned, they do help with work placement and sandwich years. They do also offer free modern languages courses. So these courses run throughout term time, and you can learn various languages such as French, German, Arabic, Mandarin. They will also help to help students to find part-time work and volunteering opportunities during their degrees. So if you'd like to earn money and gain valuable work experience while studying, we have a job shop on campus. It's literally a little shop called the job shop, and you can just walk in, see what opportunities there are available on campus and off campus as well. And they can also help with study abroad opportunities, and they will provide employability skill workshops as well. So as I mentioned, it is award winning. They were voted the 5th best university career service by the Student Heart Survey in 2019. And they've also received the AGCAS Award, the Association of Graduate Careers Advisory Services, for excellence in careers and employability service engagement in 2020. Now, the Professional Development Centre, they do work so closely with students throughout their time at Brunel, but they will also provide you with support up to 2 years after you've graduated. So even as a graduate of Brunel University, for up to 2 years after you've graduated, you can still come back to the Professional Development Centre and say that, you know, you don't know where to start when you're looking for a job. They'll help you to identify potential career options, and they'll help to successfully navigate the recruitment process for you as well. The Professional Development Centre also have industry links with many reputable companies in the UK. So many of our students have completed successful work placements during their undergraduate degrees with many of these companies. So these extensive industry links, they're there for our students to benefit from. And they'll have the opportunity to really learn from a variety of guest speakers as well. So as I mentioned, we do encourage students to take up the work placement. It is very much valued by employers. Examples of employers you can see on the screen. Some well-known names actually who do value Brunel Business School graduates include sort of Amazon, Barclays, British Airways, HSBC. These companies really value graduates from the Brunel Business School. On the other hand, students who want to study computer science, you'll really develop the skills and knowledge needed to prepare you to enter the fast-paced computing industry. Some companies that value our graduates, our computer science graduates, include, again, British Airways, O2, Accenture, Toshiba. So we are very much well known amongst industry as well. So as you can see at Brunel, the emphasis, it's not just on theoretical learning. We will help you to develop practical knowledge as well. And it's just so key in this day and age when the competition for jobs is so tough. So we will be equipping you for the world of work as well. So to give you an example of how we do that for 2 of our most popular courses, we'll look at the business school, for example. The accredited courses that we offer, they really ensure that the course content, and it really reassures students as well that the course content that we offer has been reviewed by official professional bodies. And that makes it relevant and useful for today's work placement. So accreditation, it also means that students can be exempt from studying some modules or taking particular exams to gain qualifications which certify them as professionals in their chosen field. So the Brunel Business School, it is dedicated to excellence in learning. It's the top amongst the most top 20 universities for research. And they're also accredited by the ASCSB, which is the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. So it's the highest global standard for business schools globally. And only 5% in the world have achieved this accolade. Some further examples of accreditation are from the CIMA, the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, the ACCA, Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, and the Chartered Institute of Marketing as well. So as I mentioned, this is a pathway that we offer. Students can come via the pathway route and study either foundation or first year with us at Brunel. Brunel Pathway College, sorry. So again, students would get more personalized support, benefit from smaller classroom sizes. We have more one-to-one attention. We also have a personal tutor scheme. So again, a lot of academic, a lot of social support, a lot of student support. And it's a great alternative for those who want to study at the Brunel Business School, but do not quite meet the direct entry requirement. Coming on to another popular course that we offer, computer science. We are members of two globally recognizing initiatives, the Microsoft Alliance and the Apple iOS Academic Developer Program. In students' second and final year at Brunel, upon successful completion of the Pathway program, students will also have the opportunity to showcase their work at our annual Made in Brunel software innovation event. So it gives students a platform to really develop and demonstrate their expertise to industry professionals who attend. And it actually opens doors from time to time as well to students to gain backing for a product that they may have created, so that that product can be developed even further and taken to market as well. So I know rankings are very important as well for students who are looking for their university abroad. Here are some rankings for your benefit as well. 42nd in the UK according to QS in 2021, 43rd according to Times, 20th in the UK for impact. But one would really like to highlight is that we are 28th in the world on the International Outlook indicator. So just reinforces that message that it's just a great location for international students. So this slide shows the pathways that we offer at the Pathway College. We do offer a range of programs at foundation, first year and pre-masters level. Please do note all of the undergraduate courses that we offer, they are 2 semesters long. So that includes the university foundation and first year university studies as well. And our pre-masters courses are 1 semester long, so only 12 weeks. We do have multiple entry points throughout the year. So we've just finished up our September intake. Our next intake will be in January, but we do also have a May intake as well. For a full course matrix of which courses are offered per semester, please do check out our website. I've got some links at the bottom right of the slide. So if you go to brunel.ac.uk/pathway college, you can read in detail more about the courses that we offer, and just further details about the fees, the modules, and career options as well. So for students who come via the Pathway route, when you receive your offer letter, it does also cover the main degree program at Brunel. So you will be getting a joint offer as progression is guaranteed upon successful completion of the course. We do therefore provide a joint CAS that covers both the Pathway program and the main Brunel degree. All of this is completed within our 48-hour turnaround time, as our admissions team process offers and conduct credibility interviews 7 days a week. Students can submit an application online via our website. It's a free application to submit. You will hear back within 48 hours. And please remember some key dates. So our January enrollment begins on the 17th of January and teaching starts on the 24th of Jan. For any further inquiries, you are welcome to contact us through the admissions email. It's admissions@pathway.brunel.ac.uk. And if you've already applied or if you've got an offer letter already, do ensure that you include the student ID number that you have in the email. It just allows us to help you quicker. So this slide shows the entry requirements and the score required at HSC level. We do also accept GCSE O level, we accept A level, and we also accept IB as well. You can also see the fees on this slide too. So on the slide, it does say IELTS requirement, but we do accept a wider range of English tests, English proficiency tests. When you apply, we will be looking at the academic qualification that you have along with the English entry requirement. So we are not able to exempt students from English based on HSC alone. You would require an additional English test. For those of you that have done O levels or A levels, if you've taken English language and you've got a C and above, that will be fine for us. You can also see the fees for the various courses. If you have any further questions, please do see our website. The fees are paid for undergraduate level across 2 semesters. So in order to get the CAS, we require a 50% deposit of the fee. So for example, for foundation and business, it's £15,350 for the year. We would take 50% of that for in order to give you the CAS, and the remaining 50% will be due a month after you join the course, a month after you've enrolled. For pre-masters, we do require the full fee to be paid upfront. So the full 8,500 is requested before you join. So as I mentioned, we do accept a wide range of English language qualification. It's not just IELTS that we take. We do also accept PTE, TOEFL. We do also take Duolingo as well. And if you've taken GCSE English language, a grade C is what we're looking for. And we also have a Brunel internal test, which is kind of like the IELTS, but a little bit more relaxed than the IELTS. So these run every 2 weeks, and their online test, the cost is £33 only. It's very cheap. So it's £33 and you can take the Brunel test as well. In terms of Duolingo, we are accepting Duolingo for January as well. And currently, I'm super pleased to announce we will be offering free Duolingo coupon codes. So if you are a student that has to take an English test and you don't want to take IELTS, you can take a Duolingo test free of charge if you just let us know, and we can provide you with a coupon code. For foundation, we require 90 overall with no bands below 90. And for first year, we require a score of 100 overall with no bands below 90. So please do feel free to get in touch with Rehan or your counsellor or myself, and we can provide you with a coupon code if required. For the Brunel, it's a very simple application that you need to complete. It's just a very simple form, and you need to make the payment of £33 and you can take the test. That brings me to the end of the slides. Please feel free to ask any questions that you have, but thank you for listening. And that takes me to the end of my slides. It'd be great if you can connect with us on social media. We are very active on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also LinkedIn as well. So it's pathway.brunel on Facebook and Instagram and pathway.brunel on Twitter. Thank you so much. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let us know.
Thank you, Simi. It was very informative and had, I think, almost answered almost all the basic questions that students have. So, yeah. Anyone, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to write it in the chat box, or even in our Facebook Live session, you can put down your question. Yeah.
So I think I know we are waiting for some question from our viewers. So in the meantime, I'd like to request Simi to give me some idea about the accommodations. You know, most of the students from Bangladesh, they wanted to stay in the university accommodation or the dorm. So just give them some idea about the accommodation facilities and what we have, and what sort of support we can provide our students. So then I think students can get some idea about the accommodation once they are in the UK. So
yeah, absolutely. So as soon as students have a conditional offer with Brunel Pathway College, they can submit an application for accommodation. All of our international freshers are guaranteed on-campus accommodation. So all you need to do is submit an application with the accommodation centre, and as soon as you get your CAS letter, they will provide you with an accommodation offer. You are able to select from the wide variety of halls and halls of residence that we have available. So you can have a look on the accommodation centre website for a hall that you want to apply for. You've got three options that you can choose from. If you just put your first, second and third choice, and then the accommodation centre will try very hard to get you your first choice, otherwise it will be your second. Very rarely it's your third, but it's guaranteed accommodation. Prices are very competitive, so it's around £160 per week. Which is cheaper than London, but you're also cheaper than sort of central London, but you're also, you know, you've got the opportunity to go and visit central whenever you want. It's only 40 minutes away. So it's a very good option for students that want to, you know, live and study on campus as well, all in the same site. And I think it gives sort of extra sense of security to our parents as well, just so that they know that their children, they're going abroad, but they're studying and living in the same place. All of our halls of residence, they have 24-hour CCTV and a security team as well. And we've got double locks on all of our rooms and flats as well.
Oh, excellent, brilliant. So I think it's information is really helpful for our students. So one more thing, Simi. So for example, foundation students, if they are enrolled in January, did they need to book the year of accommodation or just one semester is okay? So I think some of the peoples there might be wanted to know it is.
Yeah, of course. So the accommodation is usually done per semester, but you can book the accommodation for 2 semesters as well if you don't want to move halls. So usually if you're starting in January, you'll get accommodation all the way until August because you'll start your foundation in January, and then you'll start your second semester in May and you'll be done by August. So the accommodation would cover the entire duration.
Yeah, first, fantastic. So for undergraduate student, I would like to all of our students, you can stay in the university campus or the accommodation. So that's really helped you a lot. So once you and you want to move on to UK, that might be the new places. You need to know the people, need to adjust the peoples and the classes. So first year is okay. So if you don't want to stay in the campus, you can move over after 1 year. So in the meantime, you can get a well settled there. So you know everybody, you can make friends over there. So that can help you a lot. And we are here to support you for the accommodation booking and everything. You can get the fantastic support. So it's really, really good for all of our, especially the undergraduate student. I mean the foundation one. So they are very, the age might be 18, 19. So it's really helpful for them. Yep. Excellent.
Yeah, that is what I think a lot of students do. So they'll stay on campus for the first, second semester. They'll make all their friends, and then they'll find a flat and move into a flat with their friends for their second and third year.
Yeah.
It's the best experience, university.
There is a less chance of getting homesick and all if you're with friends and all of it. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the thing about Brunel. It's such a vibrant campus that you won't even miss home. And I know our parents don't want to hear this, but it's such a vibrant campus. There's so much happening here, and it's so easy to make friends as well that, you've got that extra security, that extra peace of mind as well.
Even they stay in the campus, so they feel like they're studying in a university. They might use the university library. They can use the university playground. So they never feel they are alone, or say they have someone in there. So we do have our student support team over there. See if they need any sort of support. I mean, the first day of UK student always might need to some help, extra help. I mean, 18, 19 years education of 18, 19 years students in Bangladesh, they get all the supports from home. Once they move on to UK, they're exactly looking for the same support. So we are here. So don't feel like you're alone there. See, definitely you feel someone is there to help you. I think so they never ever feel like the homesickness or something like that. Yeah. So I would like to request all the foundation students, so you can stay in the university accommodation at least a year, so that by this time you can have everything, so you can move over the private accommodation or whatever you want to move. Yeah.
Is there any questions, anyone? I think there's no questions yet.
There's no question. I think Simi's presentation was fantastic.
It was.
So everybody might be understanding very clearly. So I would like to
everyone's quickly submitting applications, isn't it?
Perfect. So I'd like to request you all. You can find ETI, the short form, the Executive Study Abroad. They are here to support you guys. They are our official partner in Bangladesh. So if you have any queries, any question later on, you can ask ETI, or if you need our help, you can get our email address from ETI. You can send us email through ETI. So anything needed, any support, any information, definitely we are happy to help you. Or you can get all the information from ETI or Executive Study Abroad.
Thank you so much. Definitely, all the information about our our address and everything is there in the Facebook page and social media pages. You can definitely contact us. You can call us. You can WhatsApp us, mail us, and definitely visit us anytime. So so that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I think if that is it, then I would wrap it up. If anyone.
Thank you, Simi. Thank you, Rahan bhai, and thank you, Farah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to speak and present to you all today. Take care, everybody. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with Rehan or myself or Farah, Sajido. Everybody is super helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.